Are you spending 4 to 6 hours planning your yoga classes? I'm going to be sharing with you some tips to spend less time planning your yoga classes and more time on your self-practice. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and the notification bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video giving you yoga teacher training tips. So let's dive right in. Tip number 1, get organized. So every sequence that you've already written and created, save it either in a Google Drive or a physical binder. I do both. And in your binder or Google Drive, organize them by class styles, right? So put all your flow sequences, all your beginner sequences, all your gentle, all your yin, all your power, so that this is super, super easy for you, so that every 6 months or so, you can repeat the same class. Your students will have forgotten. It's totally okay. This will save you so much time. Save all of the classes that you've already planned in a binder or Google Doc. Tip number 2 is create a master list. So create a master list of all of your warm-ups, right? What's a warm-up that you would do if you were gonna warm up the hips, warm up the hamstrings, the shoulders, the neck, warm up on your back, on your belly, all the different warm-ups you can do seated. And remember, a warm-up includes moving the spine in the 6 directions while also warming up one of the key muscles you're using in your peak pose. Create a master list of all of your favorite tabletop and low lunge sequences. Create a master list of all of your favorite standing flows. Create a master list of all of your favorite cool downs and organize it by body part, right? So that then all you have to do is kind of mix and match these different sections together. It will make sequencing a yoga class so much easier. This is exactly what I teach my students to do inside of my creative sequencing teacher training. And this is how they can sequence a yoga class in literally 30 minutes or less. It is a game changer. It just takes some time to sit down and brain dump everything and get yourself organized. My third tip is improve your yoga sequencing skills. Streamline your sequencing process. So what I recommend is first pick a class style. If you've been listening to my videos, you know I do not believe in all levels yoga. So what style are you teaching to? Are you teaching to a beginner, gentle yoga? Are you teaching to more intermediate students, teaching a flow class? Are you teaching a slow flow class, a yin yoga class? Pick a class style. After you know your class style, I want you to create a yoga sequencing BFF list. Now, I teach this in my Yoga Sequencing Made Easy ebook. It is completely free. This is where you list out and you categorize all of the yoga poses by body parts. So you'll have a category called shoulders, hips, hamstrings, quads, inner thighs, core, heart opener, feet, right? Any category that you want. And I want you to list out all of the poses that stretch or strengthen muscles, the muscle associated with that category. So that then when you do go to pick your peak pose, you literally have a list of all of the poses to put in your class to prepare your body to get to that peak pose. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense to you guys. And then use the class template associated with that class style. I offer free class templates for beginner yoga, slow flow, and flow in my Sequencing Made Easy ebook. If you use the same sequencing template every time, you can super streamline the process. This will make sequencing yoga classes way quicker, and it will also give a sense of consistency for your students where they'll begin to trust that even though each week your class is going to be different, you're taking them through the same structure. It really begins to build this level of trust from your students so they know what to expect from you. And tip number 4 is buy my done for you class plans. This is literally why I created it. I know what it's like to be a busy yoga teacher. You're either teaching 15, 20 classes a week and just don't have the time and mental energy to create new sequences, or maybe you have a full-time job and you're teaching 1 or 2 classes a week and you're just super busy and you just wish someone would do it for you. I literally do it for you. I do offer a variety of different done for you class plans. Right now I have an 8-week beginner yoga curriculum and 6 creative flows with no chaturanga. The link to that is in the description if you're interested in that. So if you're struggling to sequence a yoga class, I'd love to help. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful and what other tips you have on how you can spend less time planning your classes.